Hi everyone, welcome to Spirit World Insights. Today is Thursday. January 12, I believe, 2023. So I'm starting the Spirit World Insight videos now on YouTube only, and you will be able to find them on Thursdays. They are no longer live, but they will be available to you depending on your time zone, usually by Friday morning. So, okay. This is interesting because I had a topic that I thought we would talk about today. And then when I sat down to do the video, Spirit was like, nope, not going to talk about that topic. We want you to pull a card and then talk about the card. So, of course, I do what I'm told. So they asked me to pull an oracle from this deck. If you've never seen it before, it is the Mystic Shaman Oracle card deck from Alberto Villoldo, Colette Baron-Reid, and Marcelo Labos. I'm not sure, but it's Alberto. I think that's Alberto's wife. But anyway, I'm actually really new to this deck. I just got it not that long ago, and I haven't pulled cards from it a whole lot. So Spirit must have something specific that they want to talk about that's from this deck. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So go ahead and tap in to the message that our spirit guides are bringing through for us today, helping us to benefit from this information. What message do our spirit guides have for us today? Okay. Let's see what they say. Okay. Interesting. The ghost dance. I have no clue if that's backwards for you. I hope not. The ghost dance. We'll just show the picture. Okay, again, this is a brand new deck. I've never seen or heard of the ghost dance in my life. So we are just going to look it up and find out. I always love to read what they write, and then usually what happens is Spirit like catches the coattail of something here, and then they kind of go off on their own message. So we'll see how that goes. All right, it says the essence. The ghost dance of the American Plains Indians united the spirits of the living with those of the ancestors to bring peace to the world. When the ancestors are honored, they bring harmony to us. When we hold them responsible for all that is wrong with us today, they haunt us. Honor the spirits of the ancestors and receive their lessons and gifts. This includes honoring our own past lives. Yeah, okay, I know where they're going with this. Let me see if they want me to read. Yeah, they want me to read the invitation. So the ancestors have a message of healing and a powerful medicine to offer you. Create a sacred moment at your altar, light a candle to them, and let their wisdom infuse you. At this stage in your life, you are done repeating their tragic stories. Step into the abundance that is offered to you, receive the gifts of those that have come before you, and write a new story for your life. Okay. So what I hear my guides chiming in about is being able to separate where we have been to where we are now presently stepping into and going. Because like they said, like the authors said, there's a time when we have to stop living the past. We have to choose to honor what we've learned from the past, but we don't use it as a label or an excuse or a setback into what we step into in the future. Because if we do, we are not going to reach the full potential of what we're here to do on our independent missions. When we connect with what our ancestors have brought through, for a lot of us, it might be about tradition. It might have to do with understanding, honoring, respecting nature and Gaia, the land, maybe the trees, maybe water. And for some of us, it might have to do with bringing forth injuries, ailments, phobias, medical problems, etc., that have gone through the generations and into the now. They're also talking about emotional imbalances, depression, suicide, lots of different things that we sometimes just take ownership of, and we go, oh, this is just, something that I'm dealing with, and you're not really realizing that it's been passed down through the generations. But again, what Spirit wants to say today is that it's time for us to look back into whether it be our past or our ancestors' past and bring forth the knowledge and the information that is presenting itself in any given time. Because what happens is when something is happening and you realize that you're kind of locked into a pattern and it's uncomfortable, then it's because it's coming up for processing. It's trying to heal and get back to source. And so when they were talking about creating an altar, if you know about something specific that's either in your past or in your ancestors and generations past, maybe again past life type of stuff, then when you call it forward and you honor it for whatever it was meant to bring through, because there's always a lesson to learn. There's always an insight, a healing that comes from these things, okay? So when you honor that and you allow maybe that message to be revealed, or maybe just opening the space, having a held space of a high vibration and intention so that it will actually process and heal, then it allows you to step into a vibration that does push you forward with more ease and less resistance. I'll give you some examples that my guides are kind of reminding me of when it comes to doing an altar where you're kind of honoring something. I use candles a lot, like the little tiny tea light candles. And what I'll do is I'll take a pen and then I'll take the candle. I don't have one with me right now, but I'll take the candle and I'll write in the wax what I'm letting go of, what I'm honoring, what I'm made my intention, okay? Anything like that. And obviously you're just going to write keywords, especially if it's just a little tea light candle, but you write into the wax. You won't be able to see it, obviously, but you're just carving it into the wax. And then what I do is I pray over it. That's where I start putting my intention, my gratitude, sometimes it's my sorrows, my grief. It's the things, again, it might be something you're letting go of. Maybe it's something you're just honoring. Maybe it's something that you are putting forth into the actual process of bringing about the highest good. But no matter what that is, you can pray that into the candle and then light it. Please make sure, obviously, when you're doing candles, that it's somewhere safe. The idea with an intention type candle is not to blow it out. You want it to put itself out. And so make sure if it's going to, because they will burn however long they need to burn based on the energy that's being processed. Trust me on that. Years of experience. I have had the same little tea light size candles. Sometimes they burn for 45 minutes. I've had some burn for 5 hours. It just depends on what energy it's actually processing and what intentions you're putting into it. But let them burn themselves out. And then I usually, sometimes maybe I'll bury them. Sometimes I'll write on them what it was and I'll hold on to them. That choice is yours. But another thing that you can do is utilize crystal energy by making an altar and bringing certain crystals in. You can always burn sage and set intentions. What else? The guides are talking about utilizing sound, like even using sound tuning forks, sound bowls. They're talking about different tools that do sound, whether it be like a harp or I'm gonna grab my tinctures, like these tinctures, and just, you know, just kind of go with what resonates with you. But yeah, I think when you trust yourself, I think you will know exactly what you want to put on your altar. What is it that you're going to be pulling in that resonates with you? Maybe it's flowers. I'm also getting flowers, like flowers or flower petals. Maybe it's other, okay, yeah, they're talking about elements too. Like maybe you're going to, along with like if you have the candle and your light, that's fire element. And then maybe you have water as well. In the water element, maybe burning the sage as the air element, having some flowers or dirt there, or pieces of tree there for the earth element. So many different ideas, and you can't, there's no way to do it wrong. You know, when you're doing something from your heart's intention, you're putting forth that energy to say, I'm ready to bring this forward and to acknowledge that this is here. Because here's the thing, we all have stuff that we're either carrying in from past lives. That could just be emotional stuff, phobias, trauma that come in from past lives that we are here to process in this lifetime. And sometimes, again, it's emotional issues or injury issues, physical issues that are coming in genetically through our ancestors. It's time to process them and send that on. Sometimes it's just things that we've experienced that we've been carrying around for a while, and it's time to let it go. So yeah, we want to honor the ghost dance in being able to honor the fact that our ancestors have brought in lessons and gifts. And remember that if you tend to look at them as something not to learn from, then they become a hindrance, a bother. They called it haunting. You know, it becomes trauma and drama. But when you look at it as something that you can learn from and that you can help you help yourself. Okay, this is deep level. This is deep stuff. I mean, you know me. I don't play like tiptoeing stuff. No, we're diving deep into self-care. So, yeah. And this is stuff that I've been doing for years. So if you guys are thinking about something that you know that is in your past life or in your heritage that you know it's probably time to clear, and you're looking for ways to go about doing that, and you need some suggestions, let me know. That's what consults are all about. So we can talk and we can come up with ideas that are going to be in your best interest. We'll tap into your guides and find out exactly what is beneficial for you at this day and time and space. So, okay. Thank you, Spirit, for a very unexpected but beautiful message that it's time for us to honor some of these things and go ahead and step into the healing that is ready for us right here and now. Okay. Next Thursday, we'll see you again. Bye, everybody.